Hey Virgo, welcome to Intention 1111. I wanted to say thank you for all of you guys who checked up, who were reaching out to see about me. I appreciate that. I'm sort of taking things in a different direction and branching out in other areas, so I've been working on that. If you would like to book a read, you can still reach me, and there's several different options now. You can reach me at thejezebelway@gmail.com. Now, once the business email is up and running, I'll be redirecting everybody to that in order to book readings. But for now, you can still use the regular email. New subscribers, welcome. Thank you very much. You guys who've been there since day one, thanks. I appreciate y'all. I do general love readings on this channel, but we're just going to be doing short and sweet collective reads this month, sort of get back into the swing of things. I hope everybody's feeling a little lighter since we had the Sagittarius moon event. I know I am. Lucky time for manifestation, so keep your thoughts positive, and now's the time to be focusing on what you see moving forward for yourself and manifesting that accordingly. So Virgos, let's see what we got for you guys for June. Okay, Virgo, Earth, home. There's an idea here of returning to something. Returning to something that made you very happy, that's very comforting. Now, this could be literal returning to home or returning to a hometown or something like that. But this is kind of like returning to the self, right? Returning to who you really are. Okay, and it's a very happy, warm, comforting feeling. Something also that's sort of meant to be for you. I think there was a period of time in which you felt displaced. You felt like you weren't really sure where you belonged. It's like you were working against a lot of things, or a lot of things may have been working against you, it seemed. It feels kind of like you were going in a lot of different directions. None of them were panning out, but finally, you're home. You've found it, right? So let's see what we have for you for the rest of the month of June. Let me see. What deck do I want to use for Virgo? Let's use this one. Okay, yeah, exactly. So this was a feeling, Five of Swords, that nothing was panning out, just nothing. And it kind of looked like here you were getting nudges from the universe. You were getting nudges like, oh, you need to go in this direction, you need to go in that direction. And finally, I think you kind of took the idea and went with it. And now you're like, I can't believe I didn't do this sooner. This is exactly where I should have been the entire time. Now, there could be an idea here, the center of your read, you've Two of Cups. So this could be a love relationship, it could be a partnership of some kind, it could be career. Again, this card, the Two of Swords, next to the Five of Swords here, is kind of saying like there were roads or there were paths that were closed to you because you weren't meant to go down those paths. You were meant to be redirected to where you should be. Now, that's not to say that where we are isn't where we are supposed to be, right? Because even if the paths were closed to you, you still had to experience that, right? We have to experience what's not for us in order to understand what's for us sometimes. So you have an idea here of not really focusing or honing or seeing, right? Seeing where you should have been, where you should be. But it looks like here you finally found that place, and very balanced, And you're ready to, you're kind of ready to talk about it. Some of you may be in journalism, you may be writing a book, you may be writing about your experiences in some way. Or you may be in a position to be a counselor, or you may be in a position to be a spiritual advisor some way, and you're talking about your experiences. The idea of talking about these experiences is an example to other people who kind of feel like they've lost their way a little bit, or they feel like they don't know where they're supposed to be. And what you're saying basically is you got to go down a lot of roads sometimes to figure out where you're supposed to go, right? So you are taking your experience and you're giving that to other people as an example, because this seems like to me it's a success story, right? So you're kind of in a position to share your unique experiences with other people who may need that information. Wish fulfillment, balance, letting go of the past, letting go of the heartbreak that things didn't pan out in whatever area of your life that is. Making plans for the future. You're also releasing expectations, right? You're releasing expectations here. Sometimes we want to hold on to decisions, or we want to hold on to stuff, because we spent a lot of time making that decision. We invested a lot into it, right? And we have to be open to change directions sometimes. We have to be open to allowing things to flow in and out. And I think you're releasing an expectation here because you're feeling secure and you're feeling grounded. And you're feeling kind of like, well, you know what? It didn't work out the way I hoped it would. Didn't work out the exact way that I thought it would. But nonetheless, it has worked out for the best. And you also have here new doors being opened, new offers, new things coming in. So at the center of your read, again, is the Two of Cups. Partnerships, becoming in alignment with something. You have the Ace, right? New beginnings, Four of Wands. Things are coming together beautifully. You have two aces here, which indicate new beginnings and truth of the mind, and new beginnings, new offers of opportunity, money, right? You've got a feeling of happiness here, finally, right? Finally. But again, there's this talk about these trials and tribulations that you underwent in order to find your way. So if this is business, maybe some of you are looking into coaching of some kind, or training or mentoring, absolutely go for it if you're looking for it. You're now at peace because you found your path. Major arcana in the spread, the Sun, happiness, temperance, balance. So you're home. You're in a place of alignment. So let's kind of see. So the message for June basically can absolutely be that if you feel as though you have the need to share your experience, whether it's in being a tarot card reader, or a spiritual coach, or swords can indicate twin flame coaching, or it can indicate some spiritual coaching, counseling, mentorship, training, whatever. If you are feeling like your communication and the idea of what things have done, how things have turned around for you is important for others to hear, whatever form that takes for you, June is saying to you, go for it, speak it, tell the people. If you're a writer, it's time. It's time to tell that story that you've been wanting to tell, right? If you're writing a book, June's the month to get that ball rolling. So let's kind of see. Let's kind of see what this new path is for you here. This ace. Let's look at the aces. Show me the aces. Let's see what does this mean for Virgo. Where there was confusion in the mind, now you have clarity of the mind. Okay, this could be travel. You could be traveling to a new place. You could be moving somewhere. You could even be releasing the expectation of where you lived or where you're moving to. Like I said, some of you could be returning back somewhere. You're releasing the expectation that you've put on yourself, and you're finding comfort, or you have a feeling that you know it's good for you to do this, right? So this could be travel. This could be a literal move. You do have the Three of Coins over here with this Six of Swords. You could be moving to a new place, what have you. But it looks like here you're saying, I'm releasing the expectation that my life was supposed to look a certain way, and it looks something a little different. It's okay that it does, because what I gained on the way to that is much more valuable than holding on and trying to make something fit within my expectation, which comes from the ego. Okay, 11:11 just now when I'm recording this. It's more important to let things flow in and out. What I've gained on the road to this position is much more valuable than trying to make something fit within my expectations that doesn't really fit, doesn't really serve me, and isn't doing me any good. I want to see what this other Ace of Pentacles is. So this is in decision making, clarity of the mind. If you're trying to make a decision, for some of you out there, to move or to go back to a place or move to a new place, you have a green light for the month of June. So let's see what the Ace of Pentacles is. Money, contentedness in a decision, going for it, moving forward. It's like something's been lifted from you that allows you to have this clarity of mind to see exactly where it is that you need to go. So if decision making has been an issue for you and you feel like you're set on something, go for it. New offer, perhaps going for a new job offer, okay? Or a new place, right, in June is absolutely what you need to do. You're going to get the offer you desire, the money that you desire, or the price is going to be right. And you're going to be able to just throw things up in the air and be like, oh, I'm just going for a new start. Those 25 boxes in the garage that I've been holding on to for whatever bullshit's in them, put them in a garage sale. I don't care. I'm going on to something new, right? And so your money's going to be there. Your decision that you are making or have had the clarity of mind to make this month is going to be the right one. You have a 10 here, 10 of coins between the two of them, right? So that is about stability, financial stability, stability within the family, stability within something that you're trying to do or have been doing. For business people, it is about, that store you want to open, or that business that you want to do it. Do it. Start it now. Also, in other words, finances are going to be there. This lady's happy. I'm contented. Why didn't I do this sooner? Look at me. I'm picking money off a tree over here. I mean, what was I thinking over here? I was struggling over here with all these crows over here. And look at me now. I got a money tree in my backyard, okay? So the sky's the limit this month. Start it now. So let's see what can be an outcome for you guys, Virgos, in the month of June. What's an outcome for Virgos in the month of June? What can they expect for the month of June? What's an outcome for Virgos in the month of June? What can they expect? Okay, you are laying down negative self-talk. You're laying down doubting yourself in your decision. You are realizing that something is happening for you and not to you. You're not wallowing in self-pity. You're not holding on to expectation. Hey, this is what it should have looked like, and it looks like something else. You're allowing that to take form, whatever that is that you didn't think looked like quite what you wanted. You're allowing that to take form. You've spent a lot of time, or you could have spent a lot of time, like we said before here, in this card, trying to go down several different avenues, maybe that didn't pan out, or maybe the door was closed to you. You spent a lot of time thinking about, well, okay, well, what am I supposed to do now? And you have that idea of 10 in this read that's sort of, in my readings, it acts as a waiting room, okay? You've got the 9 in which you close something down. You're not quite to the 11 yet because that's when you're moving to it, right? But in the 10, it's like the waiting room at a doctor's office, and you're like, okay, I got to wait here for a minute. But in the meantime, you're making lists. You're doing your daily schedule. You're cleaning out your purse. You're actively putting action things behind a manifestation, right? And you're actually accomplishing things while you're in that thinking mode. But sometimes people don't attach a tangibility to thought process, right? Some people have to think things through before they act on it. And you've been in that period of time, and now look, you've got the wheel of fortune, luck, manifestation. Let it move. Go with it. So Virgos, that's what I have for you. Lots of coin action here. Of course, that's a representation of Virgo, but I think your money's going to be good. And you've had a light bulb moment. So I'll see you guys later.